We'd like to welcome everybody to our latest episode of
Life in Stereo with your host Stephen Stone and co-host Steve Gibbons. And
Okay.
by the way, this is our 50th episode.
This is our 50th. Holy
I
cow.
think.
Yay! You guys are the we planned it that way to have you guys on for the 50th.
Is this our 50th? Yeah.
Well, you said it, so we can't.
I wasn't sure exactly, so
So before we start, I just want to mention we're coming to you live from the Bloomingdale, Illinois Individual Advocacy Group Day Training Center. We have about 70 individuals that come here every day for services, Monday through Friday. Steve comes here Monday through Friday for services. I'm a 20-year plus employee. And I want to let the audience know that our website is www.iagcares.org. And if you go to that website, you can see all of the good work we do. We work with people throughout the state of Illinois, Peoria, Springfield, up here, south, all over the place. We even have homes that we work with people in Maryland and Washington, D.C. If you go to our website, you can see also our upcoming golf outing, which is
September 3rd at Arrowhead Golf Course in Wheaton. And just so people know, we will have a Google Doc up where you can send us questions because we are going to do a Q&A episode in order to celebrate our 50th.
okay. Are we doing that, Joe, at some point? Okay, thank you very much. But our golf outing, annual golf outing, September 3rd at the Arrowhead Golf Club in Wheaton. And if you go to their website, there's a place to click on to donate and also to get in on the golf outing. We're also proud to be sponsored by Mike More Miles of Romeoville Auto Repair, located at 652 North Independence Boulevard, Romeoville. Call my friends Nick Burns, Melvin Strong, and owner Enzo at 815-886-5700 for all of your automotive service repair needs. Oil change they offer, $39 plus tax, up to 5 quarts, they make me say. Synthetic oil, $69 plus tax. Tell them Steve and Steve from Life in Stereo sent you, and they'll be sure to take care of you. Before we start with our special guest, the Monkee Men, we just wanted to mention and send our condolences to Dolly Parton's family and the rest of the world, which everybody loved. Dolly Parton. It's a terrible loss, sad day for everybody in music and all around the world. Steve, you wanted to say something?
See, Dolly was so special to my family because my dad's mom's favorite Dolly song was Coat of Many Colors, and she was a Dolly head through and through. Just a really sad day. And I hope that Dolly's family finds this and just hopes that they can find solace in knowing that we paid tribute to her.
Yes, tough day, tough day. Today we have the privilege of welcoming to our show the national touring tribute to the Monkees. Now, I love the Monkees. My own story is that I'm so old. I actually saw when I was in front of a tiny little TV when the first show came on. So I've kind of grown up with the Monkees, and I love the Monkees. So we have the Monkee Men, created by Ron McNeil, musician and producer behind the Beatles tribute to Fab Four. And on their website or their bio, he's listed as the fifth Monkee. He grew up as a big fan of the Monkees and has created an accurate live performance, just as he did with the Fab Four. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We appreciate you coming on.
Although, fun fact about when he does Fab Four stuff, they actually have Penn Jillette introduce the show every time.
Oh, they do? Is that true? Penn Jillette?
Mm-hmm. He
Okay.
personally flies in from wherever he comes from.
Okay.
I have no idea how they got Penn Jillette to do it.
I told you, Steve comes
but,
up with some of these facts. I don't know what he may throw some questions at you that you might be stumped on. We had a Frank Sinatra guy come on, and Steve actually asked him a question that he couldn't answer.
Same deal with the Ozzy dude.
With the Ozzy guy too, right? So, again, thanks for joining us. We have Frank Men Donka, right?
Yes, sir.
Close enough, hopefully. Joining
Just squeeze
us
it
today.
together a little bit. You got it.
Okay. Who plays Davy Jones?
That's right.
We have Joshua Jones, thanks for the accent, as Mickey Dolans,
Uh,
and Jonathan Ficus as Peter Tork.
Perfect. How you doing?
Couture, how you doing? We have Doug Couture as Mike Nesmith, who couldn't make it today. He's actually has to work. Oh boy. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Like we're lucky because this is like our job, part of our job, so it's kind of cool. Ron McNeil, tell me before we kind of start up, how does Ron McNeil and Matthew Hickman as the fifth and sixth Monkee, what do they do? Behind
Well,
the scenes, organ, what?
they peel our bananas.
well, since all that monkey stuff, is mostly recorded by the Wrecking Crew and a bunch of other great musicians
Right.
and all
Sure.
that, and having Davey just shake the tambourine and the maracas, it's hard to do that as a four-piece. So to cover all that extra instrumentation, Ron and Matthew, or two others in their spot, will cover the other, musical stuff that we can't do as a four-piece.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
Yeah.
if you guys would by any chance pass this on to Ron and because we're trying to get a Beatles tribute on the show too. So
Oh yeah, we're trying to get a hold of I think I sent the drummer for the Fab Four is a gentleman we had on with Live the Who, I believe.
No,
We're all over
Joe
the place.
Bologna.
Yeah, so I tried to get I sent an email to try to get the Fab Four, but anyway, we'll get them on. So
But you have us, so that's even better.
Yeah.
right. You guys were formed in 2003, 23. Can you tell us about how that came about?
Who wants to go?
Well, I
I'll
know
start.
that I was standing in Josh Jones's backyard in Las Vegas, and he was on the phone with Ron, and he turned to me and said, "Hey, do you want to be in a Monkees band?" And I love the Monkees since I was a kid. It was like the first music I listened to. I was banging on pots and pans when I was like 5 years old. And I was like, well, I have to. There's no thinking about it. I have to do it. So that's my story.
And the cool thing is, now the third's a tribute. Because before you guys, there was no Monkees tribute. I don't think.
I don't think there was. There may have been
There
maybe
there were a
a show or
couple.
two. Yeah.
Yeah. There have been a couple, but not to our level.
Unless you count like the Rockfire Explosion from Showbiz.
Well, there's a band called Zilch
Okay.
that does a good job. There's another band here in California that's been around for a while, but they do Beatles, Beach Boys, and Monkees. Like it's the same four guys, and they do a bunch of different tributes. I can't remember what their Monkees band is called, but their Beatle band is called Paperback Writer.
Okay.
And they've had their Monkees band for quite a while.
Okay. The first time I saw you guys advertised on Facebook, and I really wanted to go see you, and you were at maybe a casino or something in Moline, the Moline area, just outside of Iowa. It was like a year or so ago. I couldn't get there, but I'd sure. So I watched some of the YouTube. Steve, did you watch some?
I did not.
Just say yes. Yes. Saw them, and it was fantastic.
Just say you loved it. We were fabulous.
Right. Well, we'll edit that later. Yeah.
Well, actually, I grew up watching. I kind of watched the show when it aired on MeTV, so that's how I kind of.
So we really want to see you guys come around more, and hopefully we can do something in this area. I'm going to try to pass this
Torch on to-
this on to somebody so we can get that going. So now
That'd
can
be
we
great.
go around and just go maybe with Frank and
Yes.
Jonathan, and then with Joshua, just go around, tell us about your musical backgrounds and bands you've been in, everything like all that type of information.
And with
Do we have time for all of that?
Yeah,
I'm
do
joking.
it. We have
we got
the
all day. Yeah.
unlimited.
So
Zoom,
yeah,
so
You don't want to eat lunch, right, Steve?
if it goes until lunch, we'll just eat in here, I guess.
Okay, we'll eat during. So
Okay, well, I'm Frank.
Yep.
I portray Davy in this particular act,
The
and
only true Englishman of the group.
right, that's right. And so I started out, growing up on the Monkees and the Beatles with my older brother, who's a huge Monkees fan and then a Beatle fan. And then he started doing Beatles stuff as a tribute. And he told me one day, hey, I'm having trouble finding a Paul McCartney. If you want to learn the stuff, you own a bass and you know the vocals already, since we've been singing it since I could
We were
open my mouth.
since you were kids.
And remind us
Right.
again, who is your brother? Just so
My
the
brother's Ron McNeil of the Fab Four,
started.
and
Okay.
he does John Lennon. And so, after a year or so of trying to learn the parts and all that, I joined a Beatle band, and I did that for 25 years. I've seen every state in 27 countries. I've
Wow.
also
Wow.
backed a bunch of other, tribute artists throughout the years. I was in Vegas for a while in a tribute show. I would play bass for all the other tribute artists, and then I do a McCartney and Lennon set with the drummer, who was a Lennon as well as a drummer. And then I kind of semi-retired, and Ron called me up and said, "Hey, I've got these guys. They look great as as their monkey, and we need a Davy if you want to do it. The position's open." And I said, well, I'll come down for a rehearsal and let's see how it goes. And before I knew it, I was being, outfitted for the costumes, and, we're working on looking at gigs. So it just kind of fell together, and I guess I'm in it.
And I've looked at the YouTube videos and you guys sound great. Now,
Thank you.
I saw that you were in Vegas vacation. Is that true?
Yes, I was, as a McCartney impersonator.
Okay.
I'm
Wait a
in
minute.
Did you see
two or three
Vegas?
scenes.
I love the vacation movies.
Okay. Did you see the one he's mentioning, Vegas vacation?
Uh,
That's the one he
once.
Okay.
Once.
So you don't
Once is
remember.
enough.
So you don't remember Frank as the Paul McCartney?
No.
Okay, well,
So
you'll have to go watch that again.
you were on set with Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo. That's
We did a couple of scenes we're with Audrey on our way after the show to an after show party at the Neon Boneyard.
oh,
Okay.
How'd you like that, Ficus?
because
The Boneyard, aren't we playing there next month?
I might be there sooner than you think.
Okay. Next up, Jonathan.
our Peter for
Peter.
being
That's me.
Yes.
What do you want to know?
Just kind of go through
Your social
musical
security number.
background. Yeah, right. Password, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, musical history. Yeah, like I was saying, I grew up on the Monkees. I remember being so little that I would look into this had like a boombox that we would put Monkee cassettes in. And I remember being so little, I thought that I could see the Monkees inside the speakers. Like I really did. I was like, wait, there they are. They're like right there. I can see them. Because I also watched it on MTV, just like Steve was saying. That's how I got into it.
MTV,
But
right?
but
It was on Me
my
TV.
Well, they're
mom was
all
a
over,
huge Monkees fan when she was a teen. So she had like all the Tiger Beat magazines, and she has a funny story where her dad threw them all out when she went to college or something, and she like came back to visit, and they were all gone, and she was mortified.
Tiger Beat magazine would be the biggest music magazine of the time, I would assume.
Yeah, and they were like the Monkees edition. Well, okay, my girlfriend and I we found the exact magazines that were like the same editions on eBay. And we like got them all for my mom, like,
nice.
50 years later. It was really incredible. But they were like the Monkees editions of Tiger Beat. They were like special editions.
Yeah, they had Tiger Beat. They had what were
Billboard was kind of still getting there.
all those ones with Donnie,
Yeah,
all
definitely more tween
oriented.
Yeah.
David Cassidy.
Yeah.
And
then I got more into the Beatles.
Sure.
And then, played rock and roll in high school. I got a degree in music. I moved to New York and played folk music. I moved back here and I teach. And Been doing Beatles for a long time. I've known Josh for a million years, playing Beatles music.
Mhm.
And where are you located?
I'm in Seattle.
Seattle. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you were also, as you mentioned, in the Fab Four as John, correct?
Yeah, every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means that you had to put on the phony accent and the
Phony accent. It's all real. This is all real.
Right. Yeah, it's not phony whatsoever. Okay.
It was
Joshua, tell us about your musical background.
Well, before I joined the Monkee Men, I'd actually never played an instrument or sang a song before in my life.
wow.
And it shows in the Monkee Men.
Yeah,
Mhm.
really. Yeah.
Yeah. They only hired me because I'm so good looking. But no, I grew up, my dad was a musician, my mom was a musician. My dad was actually in a Beatles tribute band while I was growing up. And so I
Wow.
started playing in his band in fourth grade as their Ringo.
Yeah.
Um,
wow. And
Nice.
And then I got into jazz and spent my teenage years being in jazz bands and picked up guitar and piano and bass along the way and started in a Beatles tribute as Paul and started doing other tributes. And then Ron, when he decided to put together the Monkees thing, he actually asked another Ringo, who was the Ringo in Ficus's and mine's Beatle band that we used to have called Beatles for Sale, who also used to drum for the Fab Four, who now drums for Liverpool Legends. Ron asked him, Ron asked him if he would be interested in doing Mickey, and he said no. And he said, but you should ask Josh. And Ron didn't know that I played drums, so Ron hit me up and asked me, and I was like, hell yeah. And Ficus was like standing right there, and I was like, hey, you want to be Peter? And he was like, sure. And then we actually had a gig. Doug was filling in with our band Beatles for Sale. Like just a couple of days after that, we flew him to Vegas to be in our show. And while he was there, we started talking to him like, hey, man, you'd make the great Mike Nesmith. And he had already played with Ron doing the Mickey and
Oh, yeah.
Paul Revere show. And so Doug already knew most of the material and was a huge Monkees fan. So like, you know, we put three members together through the Beatle thing, just ourselves, and everybody worked out perfectly.
Now, I also read that at age 9, you played in a jazz band. I know you said you got into jazz a little bit, but that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
9
I
years old.
started my dad, you know, being a musician, just wanted me to get in as soon as I could. So he threw me in jazz bands pretty early on.
That's cool.
You said your mom was a musician. What was she playing at the time?
Just guitar and singing and a little bit of piano. My mom has a really beautiful voice. I'd say like all of my instrumental abilities are from my dad, but my dad can't sing at all. And so luckily I had my mom on the other side who's got a really beautiful voice.
And I see you said you're coming to us from beautiful sunny California. Whereabouts?
Right now I live in Fontana, which is maybe like an hour or two east of LA, depending on the traffic.
Yeah, right. 4 hours. Yeah, my folks are retired. They live in the Laguna area.
Oh,
I don't want
beautiful.
to say Laguna Beach because then people think, oh my God, they're rich, but they live in like the
Yeah.
folks area of that.
The
So,
non-ritzy area.
yeah, not so richy, but beautiful. I mean, California is just
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah,
love it.
it's already 90 degree. It's 85 right now. It'll hit 105 later today.
Yeah, I
It's
had read
already
somewhere-
105 here.
And where are you coming to us?
On the planet Mercury.
Yes. I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay, so it's
and I know for a fact that weather in Arizona can be terrible. I know
yeah,
that.
it's hot.
Gets
How
a
do
little
you guys?
warm.
How do you guys? I mean, I'm sure it's pretty basic, but how do you develop the set list? Might it change for a different venue, or I'm sure you play private events. Is there a private event where somebody says, "Hey, play us a bunch of deep
Monkees
cuts"?
or
I mean, they put out a lot of music, so there are
quite a
deep
bit.
cuts. People might think, no, it's only some hits, but they had many, many, many songs. How do
Hmm.
you guys come up with a set list, and are there any changes from spot to spot?
Um, so I mean, the set list, there's usually two criteria. It's either a hit song or the song provides something extra, like something like Randy Scouse skit,
Yeah,
wasn't a huge hit like I'm a Believer, but you've
sure.
got the timpani, you've got Mickey out front, you've got the connection to the Beatles, you've got the high energy. So even though it wasn't a hit, it provides all these extra elements. And so our set list is basically made up of those two types of things. And then the set list, the order of it just gets massaged as we play over time. We find out, oh, you know what? This song doesn't work as well in the second set. Let's move it to the first set, or vice versa. So it just takes time to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Since we're talking about set lists, do you guys have certain favorite songs you guys like doing?
Mm,
Oh yeah, dude, I love doing Pleasant Valley Sunday. I think,
Thank
yeah,
you.
That's a great
yeah.
song.
yeah,
One of my favorite Monkees tunes ever. I was just listening.
yeah,
I was just listening to Pleasant Valley Sunday this morning, and it's amazing how a band that was made for a TV show kind of just popped off.
yeah. You know what? That was a
Yeah.
Carole King song too. Like Carole King
Mhm.
wrote that one. Carole King wrote a lot of my favorite Monkey songs.
Okay,
But yeah,
yeah,
I love that one.
that's pretty
There
cool.
is one song that we don't do that I have been trying to get in the set, which is On the Day We Fall in Love.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm totally joking. I'm totally joking.
Peter's like, oh no.
I love what is the Shades of Grey? That's a mellow
Mm.
ballady song, but I just love that song.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's a
that's a
very
great
big
song.
moment in our show.
Is it? Oh, see,
Um, I
I
I
love
really
that
like
song.
Valerie. I'd say
Valerie,
Valerie is
yeah.
probably my favorite one to play.
Yeah, Cuddly Toy is good. They're all good.
Oh,
They're
Cuddly
Yeah.
Toy. Yeah,
The theme
yeah,
from the
We're
TV
gonna
show
start
is
naming them all, and it's
yeah.
oh, that
Yeah,
one's
Yeah.
good. Oh no, that one's
I
good. That
love
one.
it. Yeah, I love all these songs.
the theme from the TV show is probably a big one for you.
Does that open the
That
set, or do you open the
yeah,
set with that?
that opens the show, and that song is fun, but I think it's also tied to that initial anxiety adrenaline rush that you get as a musician when you first get on stage and you take your position and you start the show. You're so concentrated on, like, well, here we go, and you're dealing with the nerves and the adrenaline, so you don't get to enjoy the theme as much being the first song. um, at least for me, it takes a couple of songs to relax and sink
Sure.
into the show before I can start having fun.
Now, Joshua, you mentioned, I know Randy Scouse, I love that song, but you mentioned the Beatles connection. I didn't know that.
Mhm. Oh yeah. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, Mickey wrote it about their experience meeting the Beatles in England.
Oh, okay. I can kind of hear the words now. So he's talking about the such and
The
such
the
city.
the four kings of EMI.
Yeah,
And
Four
EMI
Kings.
was
Wow, okay,
and
that's
EMI was the Beatles record label here in the
yeah,
States. So
Hmm.
that's awesome. Okay, I was wondering because I know the song, but I never knew that connection. That's
they
pretty good.
didn't ever get produced by George Martin. I know they didn't.
That one did, you say?
The Monkees did
Um,
not.
Did not, right? No.
no, I don't think they ever had a chance to work with George. Maybe later. Maybe
It
that
was
was something they did down the road.
it was who was their main producer? Was it
Chip.
I know
Yeah.
Chip Douglas. Yeah.
Chip Douglas? Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Now, how many shows since you guys have started about 3 years ago? How many shows would you say you've done?
Not enough.
Not right. Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking you were saying. Because, like I said, when I saw you guys, I kept looking back at your page to see when are they going to schedule. I got to go see these
Where
guys.
are they
So
going to be? Blah 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 blah.
we're going to try to remedy that, hopefully, and get
Heck,
you guys out here with Ron Onesti.
You may as well put them on the bill with the Fab Four. Heck,
Yeah, I kind of thought, hey, why don't they have a combination? American English is big here. Have like both bands, and that would be a sellout, I would think. But
which means Ron is going to have to pull double duty because Ron McNeil worked with Fab Four
Yeah.
and with you guys.
but to me, that would be a great show. I really think so.
We've done a couple
We've
of
done
shows
that.
with
Yeah.
the Fab Four. We did the Starlight Bowl in Burbank, California. We
Okay.
did the Mission in San Juan. We did,
Oh,
what was the other? Was
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah, the Family Arena.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we've opened a few times,
okay. Yeah,
trying
my
to get the
folks,
name
like
out
I
there.
said, live, 20 minutes from San Juan, so I go to the coach house sometime. And
Oh, yeah.
what was the mission? They had like a summer concert series or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we do here at Blue.
That's really a cool place. I've been there for the Christmas thing, and it's just awesome mission of San Juan where the swallows come.
Yeah.
So can you
Right.
promote anything social media? Give us everything that people can go to look you guys up.
Sure, Josh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I know we're on Tinder.
Jeez.
You can find us there.
Whoa.
Family show. It's a family
Yeah.
show, Josh.
We didn't
It's
need to
it's
know
all
that.
four of
Yeah,
us in one
Steve's only
picture.
23 now. Give him a break. He's a young guy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram at the Monkee Men. You can find us on Facebook at the same, and you can find our website, which I believe is just Monkee Men, correct, Frank? Not
Yeah,
the,
monkeymen.com.
just Monkee Men.
Okay. And
Yeah,
then,
whatever you do, don't go to themonkeymen.com. You won't like what you find.
all right, oh yeah, Steve, don't go to the Monkey Men. You'll be
Yeah, you have to have the two E's as well in monkey.
Oh,
Okay.
you're kind of like
Yeah.
what the Beatles did with the A.
yeah. If you go
Right.
to the wrong website, you'll be in trouble at home.
Next thing you know, it's going to be like a
Be careful.
Right.
site
Yeah.
that you didn't want to end up.
Any upcoming shows at this point that we can promote?
Florida?
We're at the Delray
Cool.
Beach Theater,
Oh.
October 10 and 11 in Florida.
Okay.
And that's the only one I have off the top of my head at this point.
Okay.
3
Okay.
shows there in 2 days, a matinee, an evening, and then an evening.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah.
Three shows in 2 days.
3 shows in 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, I really want to see you guys, so I'm hoping we can get something up here going
Have them
here in
come out.
Chicago.
Have them come out for the Alden West Bloomingdale thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of summer things are coming to an end, unfortunately, around here, but we'll try to help you guys out because you guys were kind
Thank
enough to come on the show. Seem like fantastic people, and then the YouTubes that I have seen, you guys sound great. So,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Steve, any other further questions?
It's just
He always comes up with
Yeah.
something.
give us Ron O'Neill's try and give us Ron's contact stuff.
Yeah.
Try and get
Yeah, we'll figure something out for you guys.
I'll post
Thank
his phone number on
Yeah.
Mhm.
all our
On
social
the-
media.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give you his credit card number too,
Yeah,
just in
right.
case.
Pat, what's your first dog's
Social-
name? Can you tell us?
Social Security,
Can
blah
you-
blah 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 blah.
Can you tell us that? So thank you guys for coming on. It was really a pleasure. We loved having you guys, and we really hope to see you soon. Thanks for your time. Really,
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
Yeah, thank
We'll
you.
see you soon.
All right, we hope so. Thank you.